Now, other than Donald Trump declaring total dominance over the Republican Party and challenging anyone to challenge him, what else will be going on at CPAC? Well, here is what conservative activists and those who are involved enough in this whole thing that they'd go to CPAC during a pandemic again. Remember last year's CPAC when some people got COVID? Now a lot of people are gonna get COVID, but that's not gonna stop them. Here is some of what's going on. And we know this from some of the panels they're gonna be having. So let's see, you can go to the panel with Jason Chaffetz on it, saying it's the Protecting Elections Part 3 panel. The left pulled the strings, covered it up, and even admits it. I don't know what that's a reference to. Francesca, did you admit it? Did you admit that you stole the election?
I actually, and this is not even a joke, I put it on my Christmas card.
Oh, stupid, don't do that.
I put it on my, I know, so you can just see it, but I admitted it on my Christmas card to people and sent it out to family and friends. Like, I also stuffed ballots for Joe Biden, so you're welcome. Yep. Merry Christmas.
I did some ballot harvests. It was my backyard garden. I grew a crop of ballots and through Pennsylvania that way.
Yeah, there's a YouTube video on how to harvest your own ballots. It's great.
Yeah. Anyway, so really fast, that panel is very emblematic of what this entire thing is gonna be like, because there's also Protecting Elections Part 4, failed states, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, oh my. Number 5, they told you, by the way, we're skipping 1 and 2. Number 5, they told you so, the signs were always there. Let's see, we've got other culprits, why judges and media refuse to look at the evidence. So, and that's got a current representative, Mo Brooks, who says this election was obviously stolen. The evidence is 100% clear. Why isn't anyone listening to it, including the dozens of judges they tried to get to? So there is a good chunk of the entire CPAC is going to be about this election was obviously stolen. Here is what we should do as a result of it. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, Mo Brooks, who also spoke at the Stop the Steal rally and helped plan it, and definitely should resign or be ousted from Congress. But no, he will not be, I guess, at this point. We're gonna have a lot to talk about next Monday, John. I am very excited to see this, like nut job con. Like, what is it called? Is it like, what should we rename CPAC?
Well, people are saying, considering all of this, it's a little bit less CPAC and a little bit more QPAC, but we're gonna have to CPAC. Now, last CPAC was when Borat showed up in a full Donald Trump costume, so we'll have to see if he appears again. But anyway, they are very much doubling down on the election was stolen, and that is annoying. But what really matters is that they are 100% comfortable saying that an election that, in terms of the total number of votes wasn't even that particularly close and was analyzed and audited and all that over and over, which just says to me, there's no election that they won't claim is rigged, and they know that their audience is here for it, that they love that sort of stuff. So, I mean, this is their party now. So get ready for that. For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.